Good morning and welcome. My name is Anne-Marije. I'm a teacher of English as a second language. I teach second year students at a secondary vocational school in Veenendaal in the Netherlands. Today I'm going to introduce you to Macmillan English Campus. I'll tell you why we chose this method for our students and how it's used by me and my colleagues in the classroom. On the screen you can see the home page of Macmillan English Campus, or MAC as it's called, and it is an online practice environment specifically designed for learners of English as a foreign language. The idea behind the Macmillan English Campus is that language learning can be greatly enhanced by an effective combination of face-to-face teaching and online support materials. This so-called blended learning solution makes it unique. It provides its users with the best of both worlds. They continue to receive face-to-face tuition and contact with their teachers whilst remaining free to study online within a controlled learning environment. MAC is actually a platform and a database combined. It contains a fully searchable database of over 4,200 highly interactive language activities developed by leading ELT authors. And all these activities are available in British or American English at levels from starter to advanced for both teenagers and adults. MAC is built around a content management system, of which you can see it's managing interface over here on the screen, and this allows teachers to manage users, courses and tests, and even to chart online resources to your own courses and course materials. If we look at the home page of MAC, of Macmillan English Campus, you can see that in the middle there's a news section which is updated every week. It contains, today for example, an item about Obama, who wants an agreement to stop the economic crisis. This news item comes with questions on 3 different levels, so you can assign your students questions at the appropriate level. You can see here the communication interface where you can send and receive messages and announce homework or other changes to homework with your students. There's also a methodology database available for teachers, which contains thousands of articles on English language teaching, so that will come in handy during the preparation of your lessons. You see here Animal Explorers. That's a completely separate section of Macmillan English Campus. It contains information for lower level students about the animal world, lots of activities and lots of fun to be had in Animal Explorers. And then at the bottom you see games. Macmillan English Campus uses games for certain grammar items and certain activities. At the bottom here you see Culture World. Culture World is also a different separate section of Macmillan English Campus, and I'll tell you a little bit about that later on in the presentation. Now, at the heart of the Macmillan English Campus is this database with learning resources. As you can see here at the top of the screen, there's a search function. I'll go to the words and phrase search later on. The activities in this database cover about every competence level from A1 to C1 and include general English resources, business English materials, exam exercises, activities for students in an academic environment, news items which I've shown you before, and web projects. They focus on a variety of topics and skills, and they offer several different interaction types. And the people of Macmillan provide you with a wide range of pre-built courses to start you off. And these courses are also adaptable, so you can change them to suit your needs or build a limitless number of personalized courses by combining any of the resources within the library. If we, for example, search for language activities about, let's see, someone in the audience is no doubt a fan of soccer, so I'll enter the word soccer in the word and phrase search text box, and this is what Macmillan comes up with. You can see resources about the World Cup. This exercise contrasts active and passive verbs. You have to complete a text about FIFA World Cup by choosing the correct verb forms. It has listening activities, for example, an activity that makes you listen to people talking about sport. You put the sports in the order you hear them. This is a web project about a group of universities in the USA known as the Ivy League, and it also has, for example, exam preparation exercises. Now, as a teacher, you can assign any of these exercises to your students. When you are in course building mode, you can see in fact the levels these activities are at. So you are certain which activity, which level you are assigning to a certain group of students. Now maybe you're thinking, okay, so it's a large database with activities and I can build my own course. Ever heard of the internet? I'm using that right now in my classes. Why did you specifically choose the Macmillan English Campus as your new method? Well, I'll tell you why. First of all the materials and resources are in English, and as I said before, they are written by expert ELT authors, which guarantees their quality and the level they're at. And because it uses authentic English resources and interactive learning activities, even video, to introduce new items, you can motivate your learners and spruce up your presentations during instruction. It's easy to manage. The progress that's made by your students is easy to monitor through their mark book, and because of this ability to monitor progress and the different levels of activities, it's easy to refer your weaker students to lower level exercises or give them extra practice materials, and the students that always finish first can be given more or higher level exercises. Furthermore, the Macmillan English Campus comes with grammar reference units, as you can see here. I'll start this video about future with will and won't, its use. These are materials that students can use at home if they need to listen to the explanation one more time because they don't understand the grammar item, whatever, before they start doing their homework.
You look worried.
Yes, I have my driving test tomorrow.
Don't worry, you'll pass.
Thanks.
As you can see, these are all real discussions, authentic materials that are being used. Macmillan comes with an English dictionary with over 10,000 references and idioms and phrases, most of them accompanied by pictures, and it has, as I've shown you before, additional programs such as Animal Explorer about the natural world and Culture World, which provides learners with a fresh and interactive look at life in Britain. Now I want to show you Culture World really quickly, just to give you an impression of this website, how it looks. As you can see, it's completely interactive. You can see the London Eye over here. You can go, for example, to the cinema. And this section will provide you with native speakers, current British cinema, finding out about the cinema, understanding film recommendations, and buying a ticket for a film. As you can see, this is all at level 3 and 4. So Macmillan advises you which level their activities are at, so you can make a decision about the level you want to assign to your pupils. Now, something more about my school. It's a secondary vocational school. We have about 1100 students, and we train our students to become carpenters, electricians, mechanics, hairdressers, etc. And all of our students have a laptop which they use at our school during class and at home to do their assignments. We have large study houses where students are given instructions in small groups, and after the instruction they are expected to do their assignments individually or in pairs, and there are always 2 or 3 teachers available to offer assistance and further explanations. The aim is for the students to finish their assignments at school and to study the theory or word lists at home. During the instruction, the teacher uses his own materials combined with video or other activities from Mac to illustrate the subject. And depending on the students, the teacher does 1 or more language activities with the class and gives further instructions on the remaining activities. Students are given feedback after every activity by the campus, and their results are kept in their mark book. And this way students can monitor their own understanding of a subject, and teacher and students together can monitor results and progress in the individual mark books. If indeed a student is getting low results on a certain topic, the teacher can send extra practice materials or select these students for extra instruction during the next lesson. The opposite, of course, is also a possibility. Students who get good results can be given practice materials on different subjects or a higher level. The benefit of this is, of course, that it allows a teacher to really differentiate between students. I've shown you just a small part of Macmillan English Campus. I'd like to show you much more, but unfortunately we haven't got the time for this. To sum it all up, it offers the students a wide variety of exceptional resources which, combined with excellent teachers, enables students to grab control and manage their own learning process and to develop their skills at their own pace and level. And for us teachers, it's a really efficient method to motivate students and manage their learning process. If you have any questions, please come and see me later. Thank you very much.